Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Welcome to the greatest show on earth. Oh, I do miss the Ringling Brothers. What going to the circus is one of my favorite things. But hello and good evening on this good old Sunday evening. How are you guys doing? As you can see, we are going to um, do some time. Well, you can't see on there, but what we're going to do to test what you see on the screen, which is comparing the color output from an Epson EcoTank printer versus a workforce printer. And we're going to test that by printing. Well, not printing, they're already printed out. We're going to sub some tumblers because those show colors really well. So we're going to sub some tumblers so that I can um, demonstrate or just show the difference in printing from an EcoTank versus a workforce, being the fact that an EcoTank uses dye inks rather than pigment inks, which is what Sublimation ink is closer to. So if this is something that you are interested in, stick around, whether you're watching live or watching the playback of this. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that your subscribe button, your word subscribe is grayed out and it's no longer red. And then hit that bell, ring it, and select all so that you are notified whenever I release new content, whether it's a pre-recorded video, which is very rare nowadays, or a live video. Make sure that you stay connected with Honestly Speaking. All right. We are going to get started in just 30 seconds. That gives you guys enough time to go get a snack. Come on back because we're going to sub 3 tumblers. So this one may be a little lengthy because we are going to sub 3 different tumblers because I did some different settings on them and you will see those settings once we get started. All right. So share. Even from YouTube, you can hit the share button and share it to Facebook, share it to a Facebook group, or go back to my post on Facebook and share that one out. All right. So we're going to get started in just 30 seconds. All right, welcome back again. This live broadcast is brought to you by the letters H, S, I, N, K, and the numbers 3, 6, 5, and 0, which are our signature letters and numbers for our amazing brand, Honestly Speaking, otherwise known as HS Ink 365, because with our Change the Game sublimation paper, you are able to sublimate as low as 365 degrees as fast as 30 seconds. Like that's like the general rule and like average with our paper. But I have shown time and time again that you definitely can sublimate much lower when it comes to like fabrics and like pressing directly to items like keychains and things like that. Can't do that with mugs, but with tumblers you definitely can in a press. I have those who have my paper and say they still press 365 30 seconds with their tumbler press for stainless steel. Now, not for ceramic, but we are that Change the Game sublimation paper and ink that has that quote unquote photo black. We've had that from the beginning. Our ink is not that like muddy brown color in the bottle. It is a nice, rich, dark. Some people say it still looks brown to them. So dark brown or black in the bottle. And it produces great colors using just premium presentation paper matte. Now, for the tumblers that I am going to use today, there's a lot of black in it. So when I do black, I do print using premium matte. Although from my EcoTank, I just realized it. I print plain paper. The EcoTank does output the colors a little bit different, and I'll explain that once we kind of get started. But check out our website, hsink365.com. You can also get it from the link in the description of this video. It'll also be in the comments. That is our full-on like links. So almost all of our helpful links are there. Get right to our website, get to helpful videos and all of that. So again, that is hsink365.com. For Sublimation, we made it really easy. We're changing up some things, but to get to paper, everything you need for the workforce printers, everything for all eco tanks, and then the 7820, 7840, 7310, and 7820 printers, all that, all of their supplies are in magenta. All right, so hsink365.com. All right, we're going to go ahead and head over to the table and get right into this and get started. Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure that you guys do share this video out. Hit share from YouTube and share it to Facebook. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was trying to go live on Instagram as well, but I can't find the holder for my phone. So Instagram, oh, come on, was a no-go. I'm trying to get my chair closer to this stupid table. All right, there we go. So, well, we're not doing these. These are for something. Well, no, I needed to cut this one, but this is for something else. And this one is for something else. Let me cut out this one. I'm going to have to go back in and cut it, but I just wanted it separated from this big piece so that I can move this other piece out of the way. All right. I have 3 prints here. This is printed from the Epson 7720. Couple things I want you to note on here is like the yellow color in here, and then also right here with the 7720, the way the colors output, it will be rather dull. From the eco tanks, because of the way it outputs the ink, it does come out looking a lot brighter than this one. And you know what? Actually, no, I can tell that these were printed plain paper setting. So we're going to change this to, I want to see how this outputs from the eco tank. I'll test one, and then depending on how it is, I'll probably reprint it again on premium matte. But because the black might come out not quite so great. Blacks are a hard one to do. So and I have a lot of black, and it's heavy. I like to use premium matte. You have to take your density down so that you don't get a lot of pinwheels. But you can see the difference in these two. And looking at you like, okay, this is going to give you like the best color. Now, the vibrancy is going to be the same pretty much for both. It's the actual color accuracy and the color output that we're testing, because they both should be very, 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 very vibrant. And then on this one, I changed the color of the icon on the bottom, because on this one, I know like the colors will come off. So I took down like some of the yellow, some of the magenta. I was looking at this one to see like what colors were standing out like a lot, and like the yellow and the reds and stuff. So I took that down a little bit just to kind of see if there would be a major difference between these two prints. So that's that. All right. I am also going to use heat tape, of course. I prefer heat tape. I don't really care for shrink wrap. It's like heating, like it's another element that you have to turn on, heat it up, wait for it, and that's just taking too much for me. I personally prefer to use heat tape. It's, in my opinion, a lot faster. Same results, a whole lot faster when it comes to wrapping the tumblers. So I'm going to use a combination of a few sizes. I am in the middle of cleaning out my office so that I can make it more like a studio. So my bigger tapes are in a box. out in the room, can't get to it. So I'm gonna today use some of my smaller heat tapes. So I'm gonna have to wrap it more than once because I don't have my big 6-inch one, but it's going to pretty much be the same. Then when it comes to the tumblers, these are some tumblers that were not like super, super great. I did take pictures of them. I remember to take pictures of them this time around because what was I gonna say? I wanted you to see what the impressions that were on there. These are ones I got and they did not cure fully. So with this set of tumblers, I always put them back in the oven, basically about like anywhere from 250 to 300 degrees, just depending on where I feel like when I stop the oven. And I leave it in there for about like 20 minutes or so for it to actually fully cure, because these were not fully cured. And I can tell because it looked like, it almost looked like coffee beans impressions on there, but that was from the bubble wrap. All right, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb and then pull up StreamYard on my phone. Oh, I was on Do Not Disturb. Pull up StreamYard on my phone so that I can see comments, because right now my back is to the monitor. All right. On one channel said I couldn't share anymore because not doing YouTube links. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why it said that. But good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome in. All right. Okay. First things first, let's go ahead and prep these. I have a little alcohol in this jar from when I was making cleaning solution cartridges for my Workforce 7720. Ooh, this, what's this stuff called? This alcohol is so strong. Jesus Christ. Let's see, which one do I want to use? Actually, I don't want to use you at all. Okay, so I'm just going to dip that in my alcohol. Make sure my papers are nowhere near this because it's not like pigment ink. You get your sublimation prints wet, it will run and you will ruin the print. So I'm going to just wipe this down with some alcohol and then make sure that I dry it really good. So I'm just holding this in my hand to dry this. Oh, someone in a group said they weren't allowing YouTube links. Yeah, I mean, some people are like that, which I don't understand why they don't like helpful videos. Even if they have a YouTube channel, people are going to find the YouTube video that they want anyway. So I don't know why they do that. But you guys don't have to share it just to groups. You never know if somebody on your timeline might need this, or maybe someone on your timeline knows someone who might need this training. So share it on your timeline as well. You don't have to share it just to a Facebook group. Shoot, your customers see what it takes to do this. They just might appreciate your prices and what you have to go through to get these tumblers made. So I will be using an oven for this. I do not own a tumbler press. I have no desire to get a tumbler press. Hey, if I'm blessed with one, it's all good. But I have no desire to get a tumbler press. That is just not worth it to me at this time to pay that kind of money for a tumbler press when an oven works just fine. All right. So those are now clean. Let me move this and let's cut down our prints. Make sure that, let's make sure we close this up. No liquids anywhere near our prints. What you know about raw sushi? It's on a pillowcase. I love me some raw sushi. What you know about raw sushi? Do y'all hear MJ? I mean, even as Ani. Chanel said, I love her. I learned a lot of drawing techniques from her. Me too. Now I know what to use to cut. Never used a ruler before. You can use a ruler and a straight blade, or if you have a paper trimmer, you can use that. But any straight edge and a straight blade is ideal. Well, I'm going to still cut it down now. Depending on how that one comes out will determine whether or not I actually print, whether or not I actually sub with this print or I print out another one. And then cutting with a straight blade for the extra pieces. I mean, for the scraps is also great because then you get a nice clean edge to print a scrap on. So nice clean piece that you can measure and make a custom size for in your print settings. This was printed on 8.5 by 14 because that was what was closest to my printer. All right. I don't use a color profile for the Workforce 7720 at all. I just use plain paper, bright white, Adobe RGB 1.8. I do not use an external profile for that particular printer. Just another gem to get better when you wipe me down first. Does that help with anything or just to ensure? Yeah, just to ensure nothing is on it. No oils and debris and dust and all that stuff so that it doesn't get caught under your print and then leave a void. All right, so I can easily tell which one is which. Again, if you missed the beginning, it's because of the yellow right here. It shows up. You can fully see yellow here compared to here where it looks muted. So we're just going to take our tape and push it across the center. Ooh, I left my squeegee on the floor. Hold on. So I'm just going to go over that seam, pressing it down really good, making sure that, you know, there's no gaps. And then here's what I'm going to do a little bit different. I used to do them this way before, and I did get lazy using the bigger tape because it's like it covers up more. So it's not like I'm having to use another one. But the last time I did find that I had more control using the smaller tape so that I can hold it in my hand and rotate it to make sure that it was nice and tight to the tumbler. Last time I did it, I'm like, yeah, that was one of the things that I changed once I got the big tape. I did get a little bit lazy and I stopped using the smaller tape. And I think that contributed to some of my imperfections. So this time I'm going around with the smaller tape first, and then I'll go through with the bigger tape, of course. Yeah, see, I feel like I have less gaps this time around than I did like when I'm trying to use the bigger one. I just feel like I have more control with the smaller one. All right. Now I'm going to take the bigger one. Like I said, I don't have my 6-inch, so I'm just going to use my 4. And this is why I have this down, just so that I didn't want, well, it's wrap. Actually, I didn't really need that one. It's force a habit where I'm used to putting something down to keep anything that's on my desk from getting on my tumbler. It's like kind of like almost like creating a sterile environment. And I actually want to see something. I always kind of start there, but so that I'm creating pressure around, like I'm pulling the pressure around the seam, I kind of want to start away. And that way I know that I am actually applying pressure to the seam. Now, there are 1,001 methods to do these. Ooh, I think, there is a gap on here. I don't know where it came from, but I can see where paper is buckling. Hold on. It's like, I don't know, or I don't know if that's a light doing that, but the paper looks kind of weird in this one section right through the middle. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to take my tape and wrap around that seam in that spot one good time, because I don't know, it looked kind of weird, but it might just be the reflection of my light, but I don't know. I'm not taking any chances. Yeah, I don't know what that was. It looked kind of weird there. All right, so that one's done. So that is, which I meant to mark as the 7720. So hopefully this doesn't come. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to carve it into the bottom. 77. So that's the 7720. And then this is the EC, because it's easier than trying to draw two. All right. We're going to do the one that's exact same, no adjustments to it. Same density, same saturation. Well, I didn't change saturation. Same magenta level, same everything. It's just printed from the EcoTank printer. That's what we're going to do next. Oh, I created that ripple. I think I was putting too much pressure, because now I see that same ripple. Okay. That was probably my fault the first time. Have I ever sublimated acrylic? Yes, I have. I have done acrylic ornaments. I've done acrylic keychains. So yes, I have sublimated to acrylic. When I print out my wording, it's always messed up. What do you mean by it's always messed up? That can mean a million and one things. You got to give me a little bit more context than that. It is a semi-automatic tape dispenser. It should be on my Amazon store. If not, I will go and post the link. I'll put it in my link tree, but I believe it's there. Hey. Well, you can type it, or you can go through my link so that I receive credit for it. It's jagged. I'm not sure with that one. What program are you printing from? Oh, I wanted to test out too. Where is that darn? Oh. I haven't done this in a while either, which I normally do with the 2-inch one. And I used to create, when I used to create my ripcord, and that's the thing too. Once I stopped using the shrink wrap and I started using the tape, I changed a lot of methods. But when I used to do the ripcord, I used to put it straight down. Whoa. Like this on one side, and then do like the whole thing. And once I stopped using shrink wrap, I kind of changed and switched up my methods a little bit. Probably need to go back old school. Since that's done, let's see if it makes a difference on the seam. Ooh, if there's any ghosting where it was just the tape straight up. So let's see if it makes a difference. I just have it closer to my face so I can make sure that the paper is nice and tight to the tumbler. Yeah, see now as I pull it like this, when I'm pulling it, I can see where it's rippling at as if it wasn't tight. So sometimes on the bottom, that might have been where like, I'm like, I wrapped this thing tight. But when I did that one, because I'm looking at it compared to just putting it down, I can see where it rippled as it was going around. So using the 1 inch, I think is a better solution because now I don't have as many gaps as I've had previously. All right. I'm just creasing that just to make sure no air is getting in. And then we're going to my sweet spot for acrylic was, I don't do them often. I would have to look at the video. I don't do them often to remember it like that. From Silhouette, it might be your graphics card that's causing that. Yeah, it might be your graphics card that's causing it to do that. What type of computer do you have? the heck happened there? And again, there's more than one way to do this. You can ask 100 people, 100 different people, and get 500 different answers on ways to do tumblers or anything within any project, because I'm one where I don't really lint brush a lot. I don't pre-press a lot. So everyone's going to be different. Everyone's going to have their preference. Some people like masking tape. Some people like heat tape. Some people like shrink wrap. Some people don't wrap the entire thing. They just do the seam and the tops and the bottom, and they feel like, hey, they're fine and it works for them. So it's a bunch of different methods for this. There is no one way of doing it. Why did I stop using shrink wrap? Well, one, I was getting inconsistent results when it came to shrink wrap, and I don't like to put on a heat glove. You got to put on a heat glove. You got to heat it up. You got to do all of that. And turning that heat gun on, it warped one of my mats. Don't nobody have time for that. I just feel like it's extra time that's just not needed. All right, I'm going to go put these in the oven. I do not preheat. I just throw them in the oven. 350, and I'm going to put them, because I'm doing 2. So I'm going to put them in there to go for 6 minutes. So I'm going to set it to 6.5 so that it can actually heat up, because I'm not preheating my oven. All right, so I'm back. I don't want to necessarily wrap the other one first. I want to see how the Eco Tank one comes out before I wrap that one. But I think I'm going to just go ahead and print it out just so that it's ready, because I am going to print it out using premium matte setting. You don't download anything. You will receive an email, and that email will have a 16 alphanumeric code. You go into Silhouette Studio, and you go to Help, Upgrade Silhouette Studio. You put in that code as well as your email address and password for your Silhouette America login, and it will activate. All right, so I'm gonna let that print out. Ow, hit my knee. When you have your paper, if you have more than one, this part is the same, or you can print it out from the website. The part that's facing the cover sheet is the print side. So if you pull this out like this, or put something, if you want to pull this out, write print side and then put back. So that way when you pull it out, you know which side is the print side. So you can put it in your printer, which I don't know what the heck I'm thinking. I'm putting this in the Eco Tank. I don't know why I grabbed this much paper. Oh, wait, you guys can't even see that. Haha. Because I just disconnected my camera. All right, there we go. Ooh, why did it get so dark in here? Oh, come on, refocus. Man, that got super, super dark. But I was saying, this is the front of the paper. You can mark it front, put a sticker on the front. So this is your print side. So when you pull it out, just pull it out. You know that this is your print side, and then put it in the printer. Eco Tank, print side goes facing forward. Workforce, it goes down. All right. Any other questions for me while we're waiting for that to print, waiting for these other ones to finish? Let me grab a heat glove so that I can grab them because they're going to be hot. He said, why is that wrench next to your name? Are you trying to knock someone out? Because she's a moderator. Oh, wow. You're so crazy. All right. No questions for me. All righty. It takes forever on Premium Mat. Forever, forever, forever. I forgot to, I think I can hear, I should be able to hear it. I don't really have to set a timer because I don't leave my oven on. Once it's finished, it turns off. So some people set their timer because they have theirs on and it stays on. So they have to know when to take it out so they don't overcook it. I technically can never over sub mine or leave it in there too long because I set the timer on the oven because I don't preheat. See, it's going off now. All right, I'm going to go and grab these out of the oven. And when I went in there, it was set to 375 instead of 350. I did it again. I forgot to hit the button to take it down to 350. So it sat in there 350 for 6 minutes instead of, it sat in there for 375 for 6 minutes instead of 350 for 6 minutes. So yeah, hopefully it didn't burn because I just noticed when I went in there, it said 375. All right, this is the, oh, Jesus. Where is it? Wait, why can't I see ET or 77 anymore? I think that's the one from the 7720. Yeah, because this one I wrap more. So this is the Eco Tank one. Yep, ET. Okay. So here is the Eco Tank one. I'm going to take my blade and go where the paper overlaps. That way I know I'm like just cutting through the tape and I'm not like really scratching and nicking my actual tumbler. I just want to cut through the tape. This is always the scariest moment ever, is when you peel this back, because you never know what the heck just happened underneath all of this tape. All right. 'Tis the moment of truth. Ooh, why are you sticking? Hold on. I know I wiped these suckers down. Why are you sticking? What the heck? All right, that's kind of weird. Haha. All right, maybe I didn't cure this one enough because it's sticking like crazy. Or it might be because it was in there for 375. At 375 instead of 350. I'll make sure I change it for the other one. And this is the ET. Yeah, I did this one at too high of a temp. It stuck to it. All right. I have to make sure that I do 350 and not 375. As you can see, it doesn't require a lot for the paper. Even slight variations like that can change it. But these are also, like I said, these are not like quality tumblers. They had imperfections to begin with, and I see a pucker right there. Oh my gosh, come on, you're tripping. The thing is, this blade is kind of dull because it's not cutting through the tape. Yeah, it's not cutting through the tape, really. All right, there it is. There we go. So it did, for some reason, on this one, I can't see this seam. But the black is definitely darker here. If we look at this section, which I can't get to on this one. Let's utilize some water. It's another reason why I keep water in here. So that's the part that's weird. Same exact method. There's nothing here, but the other one did. Like, it's always hit or miss, man. You never flipping know. Like, the line is perfect there. And then on the other one, it ghosted a little. I need some more water. Okay, no, something funky happened with this one altogether. It's starting to brown at the bottom. So I definitely think I over sublimated this one. That one is not bad. Now, this is a design that I did not design myself. This came from, what is it called? Vector Stock. And let's find. So, hold on. Let me pull up the image. How can I do this to show both? And that's going to make that too small. That's not going to make that. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be too small to show both. Okay, wait, maybe like that. Okay. So color-wise, this looks darker. Accurate-wise, this one is more accurate. Now, the screen does look brighter, but when y'all look at as far as the colors, this is very orangish up in here, whereas this is more of like pinkish or magenta tones, which on the actual print, it's more of a pink. Actually, I'm looking at that. Huh. You know what? I must actually say right about now, on this particular design, the EcoTank did better. I'm actually, no, the part that's more, see here, let's see, I'm actually looking at the wrong, okay, wait. So I see that shape. Huh. I actually have to give it to the EcoTank. And y'all know I'm team Workforce all day, every day. I actually got to give it to Workforce right about now. Now, the black, of course, looks better. And here's the thing. I said that before. When you use premium matte, the rest of the colors become muted, in my personal opinion. Anything other than black. The black looks better on here, but the rest of the colors look better on here. But the black on here isn't, it's not like it's not black, but it's not as dark as this one. But then all the other colors look muted. So now what I really want to do is I want to print this from the 7720 on plain paper to match this one. And then let's look at these two from, that would be a good one too, from premium matte to plain paper. You guys saw that with my last one, that it did that to where the blacks looked darker on one, but the other colors look more. Premium matte, to me, for some reason, it just doesn't, unless like you have to maybe let it sit for longer, which I'm not used to letting it sit for longer. I'm a little too impatient. So I'm going to do 2 more. So I'm going to do 1 more. I'm going to change what's this thing on the back? I'm going to change my logo and to a different color, so I know it's the plain paper one, and then look at the difference in the colors from 7720. But this is the Eco Tank, and it's actually winning right about now. But I'm not a fan of Eco Tanks, so I'm going to test out my theory that it's the premium matte setting and not necessarily the Eco Tank, not the workforce printer. So we're going to print out these exact same ones, but on plain paper setting. So I'm going to change out my logo to that. I'm going to go File, Print, 7720, Preferences. I'm going to go back to my regular my regular settings, but my density, I'm going to take that to 12, only because there's a lot of black. Okay, and print. So this is going to come out plain paper setting. So instead of doing the Eco Tank one, which I will eventually do this one because I want to see adjusting the colors, but I didn't prep another tumbler. And I have to prep my tumblers because they're not fully cured. And I only prepped 2, and I had an extra one in here already. So I don't have another tumbler prepped. So I'm going to do plain paper on the Eco Tank versus premium matte on the Eco Tank. All right, let's see. Oh. What print setting do you use on your Eco Tank? I print for silhouette. I don't know if my settings are good. I have a video. If you click the link that's in the description, my helpful links, that's all of my links. You go down to Sublimation Setup and you'll see the print settings there. But I pretty much use plain paper setting. That tumbler is in plain paper setting. Plain paper, bright white, set to high, quiet mode on, Adobe RGB 1.8 gamma. What are the little things that people might forget when it comes to sublimation? You can't sublimate to black. Make sure that your temperature is accurate. So get a heat gun. All substrates are not the same. So if you're using like a press, adjust your pressure. That's what I can think of off the top of my head. Yes. Hey. Oh, wait, I didn't even show that. Where did it go? I threw them down, but there we go. Yeah, see, there's actually some left here. which is kind of, I don't know which one this is from. Because they both look pretty good. So I don't know where that came from. Which one this is, should I say. And that's crazy because on camera, to me, they look damn near the same. But in person, I can tell the difference. Oh, yeah, mirror the image. That is truly a good one. To make sure you have your print settings mirrored and do not have it mirrored in your program and your print settings. I don't warm mine up. I throw mine, I set the timer, I put it in there and I leave it. I personally do not warm mine up. So anyone who does a preheat can let you know, but I don't preheat anymore. Yeah, I don't preheat mine. I just got the 2803. I can't get my colors as bright as yours. I have your ink and your sub paper. What are you pressing to? Oh, mine for me personally, mine turns off. So I don't leave mine on. That's why I don't really worry about setting a timer because mine will never overcook because I set my timer on the oven and then it shuts off. So yeah, I mean if your oven is still warm now and you want to do another one, you just put it in for the same time. So if it was already warm, I would just take off that 30 seconds that it took for it to like 30, 45 seconds for it to kind of heat up. I would just take that off. Anywhere from depending on the colors, I can get a tumbler to sub anywhere from 3 to 4.5 minutes. Okay, thanks. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one. Anybody see where I put my ruler? Oh, it's clear. It's right here. Ooh, cha! I did not realize this water was open. That would have been disastrous. My oven doesn't do 365. Like it goes from 350 to 375 to 400. So I don't have that in between dial for mine. So I either set it at 375. And if I do it at 375, I can actually really do like a 3-minute tumbler, 4-minute tumbler at 350 because it is a lower temperature. I have to do it for a little bit longer. So I do 350 about 6 minutes. Well, actually 5 minutes. But because I don't preheat, I give it that extra minute. What do you mean? I don't get what you mean. Oh, you mean with 365 seconds? Be a good temp for what? What have you been struggling with your workforce? Like, what's been happening with it? All right. The only bad part about using the oven that you cook with is if you have food on the bottom, it gets on the bottom of your tumbler. So when I cured these, there was food on the bottom of my tumbler. I mean, on the bottom of my oven. So there is like cheese on the bottom of my tumbler. That's the only bad thing about not having a separate oven is food. All right, I'm going to see if, all right, now that it's kind of on there, I'm going to test it. Because on the other one, I don't know what happened on that one. There's a little bit at the bottom. This one did pretty, I mean, to me, I think it's a little bit better up here than where the tape was here. So I'm going to just test that theory again with going straight down. It's how I used to do it when I used to put my ripcord I'm nervous about doing it this way, y'all. No, see, I see a gap. Damn all that. I think my other tapes kind of held it in better. I feel like I see gaps on this. Heck to the no. Nope. Not gonna have. Oh, shoot. Now it's stuck to it. All right. Let's see. No. See, it's the thing. Sometimes it worked good that way. It was flat. But on this, maybe it was because I went down and I had that part secure the first time. But no, homie, I don't like the way that looks. There's a humongous gap right there. I may have to reprint this over. That is not cute. That is no bueno. Yeah, I prefer to just go ahead and tape down the way that I was doing. I don't like the way that seam looks at all. Like, I don't like the way that seam looks at all. Now, what to do? Do I just reprint it? Because I don't like the way that looks. Man, I don't like the way that looks. It looks real gappy. I might have to reprint this. I don't like this one, y'all. I think even if I press down this line, all right, I'm going to try to just crease it right into there. But I don't like that. Not one bit. All right. We're going to rock with it, though. What did the thing say? I don't speak that language. I don't speak that. I don't know that. But I'm going to rock with you. So now where it was creased at, I'm just pulling that up just so that I don't have major creases in the tape. And now, same method, just push it over. Actually, no. I'm going to start on the flat part of the cup, not where it's kind of creasing over, just to make sure that it is nice and tight to the cup. And then I'm going to go around it again and go up. Which I'm not doing a very good job of going up, so let's just cut this off so we're not wasting tape, because I did not move up in any way, shape, or form. Oh, I just realized I went the wrong way. Oh, well. I'm a righty. This is actually a lot easier for me to wrap it that way because I am right-handed. All right. I'm still not convinced, okay, about this. How'd you find that?
I was looking for, I wanted to make like a mug cake. I saw on TikTok, but I found this instead.
Well, where'd you find that at?
In the back.
In the pantry?
In the brown thing. Right?
Yeah. Oh, because there's some on top of the refrigerator too. That just lets me know I brought way too many trolleys. There's one. I'll say there's one on top of the refrigerator that's open too.
Nice.
All right, let me get 2 red and blues, and 3 red and yellows.
2 red and blues. Here you go.
Put them down.
These are my favorite.
Which ones?
2 the red blues.
Oh yeah, the orange and green. I mean, they UM colors and all, but you know, I don't rock too tough with the orange and the green.
2.
I said 3. Oh, okay. I said 3. Tried to cheat me.
And that's it?
Yes, thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Welcome.
Trolleys. All right, I put 2 pieces of tape. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know, but we gonna see. And I get better control with smaller tape. Oh, wait, do I have a 3-inch over here? Nope, both of these are 2s. The 4, I didn't have as much control. So I'm going to use a 2 because I didn't have as much control with the 4. And being the fact this seam is kind of janky, I want a little bit more control over it. So we're going to use a 2 instead of the 4 to make sure that it stays flat and tight. See, I can't do, this is why I went to the wider tape. Me and this, you know, I don't see how people do that one tape of the really thin one. Just doing this tape right here is about to drive me absolutely crazy. This 2-inch. I'm used to doing 1 and done. Me and this 2-inch tape There's too many rotations for me. I should have looked at the comments. Y'all said, go ahead and redo it, Professor. Go with your first mind. Great. I didn't look at the comments. So since y'all didn't send out a smoke signal, if this one messes up, then it's going to be your fault. Y'all should have sent out a smoke signal or something. All right, this one is going in the oven. I'm a little paranoid, y'all. As a little paranoid, do another on top just for good measure. Just so that I can actually go all the way inside the tumbler, because I'm used to doing it that way, where I go and tuck it inside so that it doesn't lift up when it's in the oven. All right, you are wrapped very, very tightly. Let's see if that mistake when I first did it comes back to bite me in the butt. I tried to put 2 pieces of tape. Let's see how that worked out. MJ, you make a mess. It's on and popping, sir. He's around here watching either TikTok or YouTube videos on some Oreo mud pie. He's crushing Oreos up in milk and putting trolleys in them, the worms in them, trolleys, whatever the heck they are. And he make a mess, we gonna fight. Well, I don't normally use a small tape. I use the big tape, but it's with all of my stuff. I have a skeleton of an office right now. I don't do the 2-inch tape. I use 6-inch. If you watch the other videos, you'll see I do just 2. Yeah, that's normally I normally do. It probably would. I don't like to turn on another heat source and I have to put on a glove and all of that. So I choose not to use shrink wrap. They all do the same thing, which is true. They create pressure. But I personally just don't care for them. When I have used them, well, I've only had a bad experience like maybe twice with shrink wrap. I got mine from Johnson's Plastics Plus. Theirs is like top notch. They have like the best shrink wrap ever. I have all of them. And you would think that I would want to use them because I have it in all sizes. But I have gotten some from like Amazon, like some other places, and they suck. Like they stick to everything. And I didn't really care for them. And I found that I still got ghosting and stuff on the top with it. So I personally didn't care for, like, I got more inconsistent tumblers with the shrink wrap than I did using tape because I feel like I have more control over how tight it is. So it's, again, it's personal preference. To me, there's no right or wrong way. It's just straight personal preference. Yes, JP Plus has the best shrink wrap, but I still prefer the tape. Yeah, me too. Another thing I need to start to try and do is, like, times like this, is clean up after I have all this stuff, making sure stuff is in the trash, because then I end up with stuff everywhere and then I can't find anything in my office. So I need to do better with, once I'm done with things starting to like clean up and stuff. Oh, shoot. This was a perfectly good piece and I was trying to clean up and I did that. Crumble it up. So that's going in the trash now. I think this is the other one of this all ripped up. She says basically all shrink wrap. It definitely is not all created equal. Definitely is not.
Get the baking powder.
And one of these days, I'm going to test it where you don't wrap it at all. There's some people say they get great results just taping the seam and the tops and the bottom. And I think with the premium matte, I may have to let it sit longer.
Almost ready.
I know, I heard it. Oh no, you're good, AJ.
Huh?
No, not you. Oh,
Where's the baking powder though?
I have no idea, actual father. I don't cook in here anymore.
What you about to say?
I said I wasn't talking to you. Her name is AJ. I said AJ, not MJ.
Oh.
Oh no, you're good. Y'all know I like questions. I like questions. All right. I heard the oven. We're going to go get this bad boy. somebody wants more trolleys. For a mouse pad, yep, a mouse pad is nothing but fabric. You know, I can't stand when people say, "Oh, I have a mouse pad," or "I have a," I don't mean like that to you. That's a bad way of saying that. But it drives me nuts when I see people say, "What are you pressing to?" Like for a can cooler, mouse pads. Oh, neoprene. No, baby, you're not pressing to neoprene. That top layer, that's fabric, baby. That's 100% polyester fabric. It drives me nuts when people say they're pressing to neoprene. I'm like, no, you're not. That's the bottom layer. But yes, I press everything at 30 seconds pretty much. Anything that's fabric. I love the touch with your logo at the bottom. Yeah. I just started doing that when I made the ones for my brother. I mean, not my brother-in-law, my nephew and my niece. And then I made the ones for MJ and Zion Imani's teachers. I started putting the logo on the bottom. Yeah, this knife is dull as crapola. Ooh, this knife is dull. Now I'm hitting the paper. I can hear me cutting the paper. Yeah, this didn't cut through anything. Nothing at all did this cut through. I need a new blade. I need to finally finish cleaning up my office because even tired of that stuff being in the living room anyway. Because I need my good supplies. These little jacked up supplies are driving me crazy. Sure, I didn't even get through this layer of tape. What kind of mess? Okay, so I must admit that for these particular ones, the ET did better. I don't know what it is about this pattern, but the ET did better. I gotta admit, the ET did a little bit better. But it might also be this tumbler. Like I said, that is the bad tumbler too, so I am normally a team workforce girl. And all of my tumblers, like, I mean, hold on, let's see. I took most of them out. Like, this is from a workforce. Because I didn't even have an eco tank back then. This is from my workforce, and that looks freaking amazing. This is from my workforce. But for this particular pattern, I gotta give it to the eco tank. Wait, let's see. Let's match it up. I gotta give it to eco tank. And this was plain paper setting. This wasn't even premium matte. This was plain paper setting. I gotta give it to eco tank for this particular pattern. Wow. Wow. And then these two. Now the plain paper color is brighter than the premium matte. Like, I can see more of defined color here than here. The black, of course, still looks better on this one, but the black on the eco tank looks better. Yeah. So for this round, eco tank, yeah, I just said that right. Eco tank wins. I gotta hand it to the eco tank. I prefer this one. I know I never say eco tank. I am team workforce all day, every day. But this particular file, like I said, I didn't make this. This came from vector stock. So to me, the colors are pretty accurate. A lot of the times when I design stuff in Silhouette, the colors aren't like super, like it's a total difference. But for this one, all right, now I want to do one more test, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. These are for something else, but these are printed from the 7720. Which one? Well, I don't want to do the black. So this one or this one? I'm going to print one from the 77, from the 2720. Oh, and the other one was printed from the 2803. Let's see if it's different printing from the 2720, but it shouldn't be. But which one? Unicorn or geometric rainbow? The one with the unicorn and the food? These are this tumbler. Oh, you're saying for me to do my tumblers from the eco tank? But see, like when I'm designing myself, they come out better to me from the 7720. Everyone's saying the unicorn. All right. So I'm going to print that one from the eco tank. And this one is printed in premium matte. I'm going to print it in, I'm going to print it plain paper. What color is... I don't remember. I think I did change. I think I changed this. But just to be on the safe side, ungroup. We're going to put you on... we're going to put you on this side. Where is my... I left it behind. I'm like, I know I'm missing something. Ooh, that says pigment, not sublimation. All right, so 8.5 by 11 plain paper. All right. Let's move the water, Shakia, before we have an accident. Oh, paper mismatch. I don't know what my mother is calling me for. She obviously does not have her notifications on YouTube to know that I am live. Oh, shoot. Is that showing my mother's phone number? Oh, no, it just shows her name. Hold on 1 second, because she called back to back. This lady calling me about her print settings. Oh, shoot. I don't know. I'll probably have to delete that part out of this video. That's the only downside about having my phone right here. Ooh, child, y'all probably see me looking crazy. Sitting here, Lord, I didn't know my camera was on me. Y'all probably saw me in my body, Jesus. Lord, I just realized y'all could probably see me. And the camera on here. Oh my gosh, now I got to go back in the studio. Y'all probably saw me looking crazy. Let me see. Did y'all see me? You probably did see me looking crazy. Oh well. I keep hitting this and keep going out. Why did it take so long to print? Jesus. All right. Ooh. That's very interesting. Let me see something. Y'all, I refuse to believe that the ET is going to beat out my workforce. Y'all know I love my workforce. I feel like something has to be wrong with my workforce. My workforce cannot be beat out by an EcoTank printer. Ha ha! I knew it! There is no way in HE double hockey sticks that the freaking EcoTank can beat out my workforce. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I know. I love you, workforce. Yes. I just forgot to do a check. You weren't printing out all of your yellow. That's why you don't look as vibrant. I knew it had to be something. You've never let me down before. I love you so much. Okay. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Ha ha. I was like, let me do a nozzle check because this is not like my workforce. It's not. I'm like, what the heck? Exhibit A. Do you see the fact that there is nothing coming out of the second channel of the yellow? Okay, wait. See, now my lighting on set crazy. I'm not sure. Wait, come on, lighting. Okay, wait. Dang it. It's going to act all crazy. Hold on, let me see. Come on. Can you see? There is no yellow coming out of the second channel. I knew it had to be something. My workforce has never let me down. I knew it was something. So now I got to push air. That's a whole separate thing. I don't want to be on. So now I don't have to be. I was like, okay, whatever. Y'all going to stay on here until my workforce did what it's supposed to do and give what it was supposed to give. So it wasn't my work. Well, it was the workforce, but for some reason, yellow isn't fully printing out. So, haha, I knew it had to be something. I love you, 7720, because you can never be replaced. This is why you have like 3 cousins in the garage in case one of y'all go out. Cause see, we don't. Yeah, see. But why you not showing your other channel though, bruh? Can we talk? Can we talk for a minute? You got me messed up on live. All right, what's going on with you, homie? I knew it. 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 No one could ever tell me that a freaking EcoTank can beat my workforce. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen, 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 never gonna happen. No, 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 no. Ha ha. See? I gotta go get a syringe and push some air. I knew that. You were sick. Did you get the Rona? Huh? Did somebody come in here and give you the Rona? You a little sicky? Okay, we're gonna blow your nose, okay? Let's go ahead and let's exit out. And we're gonna go ahead and get you all done up. Let's go ink cartridge replacement, start. And we're gonna blow your nose, okay? Yeah, I knew it. You were trying to tell mama something was wrong. I didn't pay attention to you like I pay attention to my other children. See, that's what happened. See, you became an employee. I thought you were trying to get some sick leave. See, we don't do that around here. You got to work tomorrow, even on the holiday, okay? I'm so sorry, though. My bad, baby. Okay, wait. I got to go get a tissue to blow your nose, okay? Okay, you nice and full. Okay, you're yellow good. All right, mommy gonna go get a tissue and we gonna go get a bulb syringe to blow out your nose. Okay, baby? Okay, stay right there, all right? Mommy be right back. Oh, I know Big Boy is somewhere going crazy about that interception. Oh my God. I know Big Boy is somewhere going crazy. My family is divided. My brother's a San Fran fan, and my uncles are Cowboy fans. And even if they're watching the game, and there was just Cowboys about to get their butts whooped, and they freaking had a turnover. But even said he should have been down by contact. So we're about to see. I know Big Boy is somewhere screaming like crazy. Was he down or is it an intercept, a turnover? Even. Oh, yep. Wasn't a turnover. Not looking too good for the Cowboys. Not looking too good for the Cowboys. If the Cowboys lose, I'm gonna have to call Big Boy and try and cheer him up. All right, let me go and push air. Oh, they yelling in your house too?
Mom, what I do with the monkey? I didn't think it would be that much.
Huh?
I didn't think it would be that much.
Okay, even isn't there going crazy. So San Fran must get something good because he's definitely not ever rooting for the Cowboys. I guess they just got a first down. He in there laughing his behind off. Oh, I'm gonna have to call Big Boy. Oh, pobrecito. Oh, 2023 will be all year. It's okay. All right. So air is pushed. Let's go ahead and do the printhead cleaning. Thank you, AJ. First down. Incomplete. Okay. So it's not an easy fix with the 2803. I have no idea I've never had an issue with my eco tanks. So it's not an easy fix. That's why I don't like the eco tanks, because the maintenance on it is not great. When things go wrong, it goes wrong. So yeah. My babies don't work in a sweatshop. Oh, Leo. Shawnee, can you block Leo? No, it's never time to replace the workforce. I love, oh, you want it for you. You'll dispose of it properly? No. I knew it. I feel so like, oh, wow. Because I knew it had to be something. My workforce don't do me like that. I knew it was something. I knew it. Now I gotta go bake off a tumbler so I can redo those. She says, I'm a whoever plays Dallas Fair. I don't know where they get this America's team from. Like, no, you're not. Not for me. Even is in there clapping his butt off. All right. I have one. It's not the exact same tumbler. It's a regular tumbler that doesn't mess up. So I'm gonna grab one of those because I didn't bake off another one. Do y'all hear even in there? All right, let's clean up this one. And I'm printing the same exact design. I was going to do the unicorn one. That one's for a different day. That was for TikTok. So I didn't really want to do those because those are my ones for TikTok to do the matching mugs with them for tomorrow. I was trying to be proactive and prep for tomorrow. So we're just going to do this exact same design over again because I knew it. I knew it. All right, let's wipe this one down. That way we're ready to go once it finished printing. Oh, I probably should have sent the print to print. All right, let's put this paper in and do another check. Aha! All channels are back. Hold on. Can you see it? Wait, where is it? You see? They're all back now. So let's print this over again. Y'all, I feel so like I knew it. I just knew there had to be something. My workforce don't do me like that. They don't do me like that. My workforce love me. I knew it. Knew it had to be something. Come for me and my workforce. Like to got dealt with. Bring to the front. My family's kind of nuts, so do y'all hear them? All right. I can't believe y'all don't hear them. Even the little one is in there yelling. And he don't even know what's going on. He just yelling because his daddy's yelling. All right. Oh Lord, what don't happen? Y'all right hand, y'all about to throw the TV across the room. What happened? All I heard even say it could have been over right there. All right. Oh, I can't even. I was gonna put this, but I'm like, I can't even prep this because I don't have another tumbler. But if you want to join me tomorrow for MLK, I'm gonna spend some time on TikTok and do some lives over there. So if you want to find me tomorrow, I will be on TikTok. And I'm going to do some tumblers and matching mugs. So this is the mug. Although I may have to do it over because I was trying to fit them on a 13 by 19. And oh no, this is the one that's not supposed to go all the way. But some of the other ones are supposed to be a full wrap. And it's not a full wrap. Oh, y'all can't even see that. It's not a full wrap because I was trying to put it on a 13 by 19 with like 2 of them and 2 don't fit. So 2 of them are just regulars and then the other ones are full wraps. So I'm doing these tomorrow on TikTok. So join me. Does anyone use Clubhouse anymore? Some people, I go on there every once in a while, but I don't go on there a lot. Every once in a while, I go in there. I hang out in the Shopify room. I go into a room for YouTube creators and my affirmations room and prayer room, but that's about it. I don't really see a lot of like craft stuff on there anymore. I go on there for other stuff. Miss Cheryl on here saying Niners. I knew it. Oh my gosh. That's such a happy moment. I guess it's over. Is it over? Oh, okay. See, now I really need a TV in here. All right. Color looks way different than before. Way different. It looks way different than before. All right. I should have known it wasn't you. It's never you. I just heard MJ say, that's it. What happened? Even is in there singing, na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Yes, I printed on a 13x19 because that's what was over there. Don't judge me. I can always use the bottom part for something else. All right. Did he just tell my baby to go to the corner? Nobody puts baby in the corner. What the heck my baby done did? Even just told my baby to go to the corner. What in the world? All right. Let's see. If we go back old school, y'all bump that. I moved away from old school for a reason. I'm going with what I know works. Ow. I just got a spasm in my back. I just realized I put this on the wrong way. That was very weird, going in this direction. And my dad's team lost. My dad likes the Raiders. So my brother's team won. Okay, something big happened. Because even just said, woo, game over, baby. And Johnny Money saw something, yeah. So something just happened. Because the little one is going at it, and I hear the big ones. And it's almost some games over. Start crying. Hey, Gina. Okay, now it's over. Oh, I gotta call Big Boy. Wait, does Big Boy have a live on Saturdays? I'm trying to remember. Does he have a live on Saturdays? He might want to go live so, people can console him. I mean, it's not Saturday, on Sunday. I don't know why I said Saturday. Definitely Sunday. Ooh, child. I messed this all the way up. Oh, we told them no. All right. Y'all know I don't have time to play around with this, so we're going to go back to the 4-inch because don't nobody have time for that. Don't nobody have time for that. Don't nobody have time for that. I think I'll be good on this part. I'm not even going to worry about that one little section right there. All right, this one's going in. Why those Cowboy fans over there looking like they got some hope? I had went to go sneak a peek at the TV. All right, I'm back. All right, y'all have any questions for me? Because we're just waiting for the tumbler at this point. This is why. Oh, so let's talk about what just happened with my printer and the importance of, if you know that something is not continuing to just print and print and print and print, or do that, and it's like, okay, it's not right. Figure out why it's not. So I didn't do a print head cleaning first. The first step, whenever you suspect something is wrong, is to do a nozzle check. It will tell you the current state of your print head. So by doing that, I was wondering why the colors were muted. So all of like the proper amount of yellow was not getting on the print. So right here, there's absolutely, I'm going to try and hold it up to get more light. There's no yellow lines. I could have done just a printhead cleaning to see if it would have cleared it up. But I mean, there are no lines. So if it's like here, there's this right here, this right here is nothing major. Never are those anything major. All right. But something like this, where it's completely missing, a printhead cleaning most likely won't clear, like one printhead cleaning won't clear that up. So what I did was the push air method. If you haven't seen it, that's like the most popular video on my channel. I think that one has like 43,000 views or something like that on it. And you and this only works for workforces. It doesn't work for eco tanks. And you leave it in there. You take like the little top off. You tell it ink cartridge replacement. You push it over. You put a paper towel underneath, and you put your syringe without the needle in the vent hole, the back hole, and you push it. So you pull the plunger all the way up, and then you push it down slowly, and you want the ink to come out onto the paper towel, which, where did my paper towel go? Here it is. So you want to see that ink come out, and you're forcing the ink through the channels to push out any air pocket or any clogs or any dried up ink. So you want to be able to push that through. I have no idea why it dried it. Like, that was kind of weird. It's because, well, literally one whole channel was missing, and I have no idea why. So then you do a printhead cleaning, because it's going to automatically do a printhead cleaning anyway. So you do a printhead cleaning so that anytime you do an ink cartridge replacement, it's going to trigger a printhead cleaning. Whether you do it yourself or the next time you go to print, it's going to trigger it. So you'll do that. And then once we did all that, the printhead, we didn't push ink through here. So the printhead cleaning cleared up those areas for the black. And then our yellow has it in both channels now. I know it's probably hard to see. The lighting here is horrid. Let's see. If I go down like that, will it show better? Nope. Okay, I haven't heard it beep yet, so. Although that's the other alarm. That's the alarm for Zainimani's seizure medicine. That's not the alarm for the oven. All right, I think I hear it. Let me grab my glove, and I'll be right back. the game. Like, duh, you didn't know you need to get out of bounds to stop the clock. Really? That was a bad quarterback move. That was a bad quarterback move. She said, I just lost 10 years off my life. That was a bad move. Y'all know I had to run in there and watch it real quick. So I'm sorry. I cannot wait to hear Stephen A tomorrow. Let me close the door. I cannot wait to hear Stephen A tomorrow. Yeah, baby! I knew it! Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Oh gosh, I got scared for a moment. But I will say the Eco Tank did okay. But no, what'd I do? What the heck happened? What the heck did I do? Now why? You know what, Eco Tank? You jinxed my thing. You were mad because I have no idea what the hell happened at the top. Oh, dang it. Woo! Look at that. Messed up at the top for some reason. But ooh-wee. Okay, now let's look at these sections. Oh, wait, did I print it backwards? Wait, I think I did it. Guess what I forgot to do, y'all? I forgot to mirror it because I'm like, wait, why is my logo? So I had the wrong. Whatever, I'm not doing it over again. I forgot to mirror. This is all kind of mistakes on this one. I forgot to mirror it, but oh my gosh, come on. Bam. So this is with that messed up yellow channel. Well, I don't know. Does it look different to you guys? I know it. Well, see, look at that part right there. You see the difference in the color? Like up here. So yeah, it's very much so different. I knew it. My workforce has never let me down. And this is, that's what I'm saying, like, wait a minute, it's supposed to be more pink. This is more of a red color. This is a true, like, magenta color. So, yes. I was like, man, what the heck? Yes. 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 Yes, 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 and yes again. Yes, yes, and yes again. Man, I got scared for a second, y'all. Man, I got scared for a second there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I got scared. Oh. Now, I don't know what happened with the top of this, though. Well, I had it in there like that instead of like this. That was probably what happened with it, but because I took the racks out. What we make? Oh, when I had to cure them, I took the racks out. Normally, I lay my tumblers down. I did all of these I did them standing up, but I normally lay my tumblers down. But I had to take the racks out to cure them. So yeah. Yes, workforce come through in the club, baby. I'm like, what the heck? No. But it worked out. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, color, like, again, both are going to pop. Like, both printers are going to pop. Like, that's no question. it's just color, like getting closer to your screen. But then the other thing with that too is all monitors are different. Some monitors, are like really, really great monitors, and how you see it on there is what you'll get. Like, unless you're going to go and calibrate your monitor to your printers, and use color profiles, it'll never 100% match the monitor. But this has more, like, it puts more reddish and like orangish tones on certain things compared to this one, which is the workforce one. So, yeah. Somebody done made him mad. But yeah, because this right here looks like pink. This looks like red. I don't know how it looks on yours, but here it is pink. Here it looks like reddish orange. And it should be a straight up pinkish color. So yeah. Okay. All right. What is this under my hand? What this? Oh, this is artwork from it's an artist called Raw Sushi. Christine Leor or something like that on YouTube. She does like drawing videos. So she draws and she colors these in Procreate. And I got the image and just put it on a pillow. This is a satin pillowcase from the Dollar Tree. How and why do you cure tumblers? I'm having troubles with my tumblers subbing. I'm new at subbing tumblers. So, the reason why I say cure it, these are sublimation tumblers, but there's like a little, like, because it has bubble wrap on it, it almost looked like coffee beans were on it. And that's how I knew that it wasn't cured properly. So if yours are not coming out like the way they should, put it in your oven, like 300 degrees for about like 15-20 minutes. And if the coating was not properly cured, then it will cure, like it'll finish the curing process on it. And it won't stick to it. So my issue wasn't necessarily color. The paper kept sticking to it. Well, the color was off a little bit, but the paper kept sticking to it. And that's how I knew that it wasn't fully cured. But make sure that yours are actually sublimation tumblers. Yeah, are they sublimation tumblers? These are still nice though. They're just a muted color. And then the other difference between these, hold on, let me let you hear the difference. So the ones that the coating wasn't completely cured, it's still never like 100% correct. So you can hear the difference. It sounds rough. Now when I rub my hand up against the one that I know is a good one from Amazon, and I'm rubbing it the same way, and you don't hear, it doesn't sound like sandpaper. So that's the one that I got from Amazon, which is a good one. This is the one that I have to cure. So I turned that one in my hand. This is me turning the other one in my hand. Turning the one from Amazon. Turning the one that I have to recure. Hear the difference? So this one's coating is not like that great. But I use them for demo purposes only. What almost looks like a Scooby-Doo design? This one? No, this is SpongeBob and Patrick baddies. She was doing this series where she was taking like characters and turning them into baddies. So this is SpongeBob and Patrick as girls. Wait. Ugh. I guess you still can't see it. My camera's at a bad angle. There we go. I guess you can see it like that. There you go. And this is 2 11 by 17 sheets of paper. The seam is, oh, I always know where the seam is because it was strategically under her butt. So the seam goes right here. So it's 2 11 by 17 sheets of paper to make this. This is a Dollar Tree pillowcase. I hear the difference. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. It's way later. We've been on for 2.5 hours, but you can see the difference between, I mean, the colors are still great. Eco tanks are great. Only thing for me, like I said, when it comes to eco tanks is color accuracy, especially when I am designing stuff in like Silhouette Studio myself. The colors come out so different. Things that, like, when I print out anything HS ink on the eco tank, I have to use a totally separate file to get the right HS ink colors, because if I use the same file that I had before, it comes out like the magenta looks more like a red tone, the tealish color or cyan color looks more like a deep blue, and the yellow looks damn near yellow green. So I have to use a totally different file whenever I print from the eco tank. I am working on trying to complete my own color profile for it. I have a color monkey and I want to create it, which it'll calibrate it based off of my monitor, which is a pretty good, it's on the higher end of monitors. So the output on it is really, really good. So I want to create my own ICC profile for the eco tank so that I don't have to worry about that anymore. All right. Yes, definitely don't forget to give the video a thumbs up before you guys leave. I'm probably going to edit this one down. So the live video, like this particular live, probably won't be up after a while because I'm going to edit this down. And yeah. This design, no, she doesn't sell them like that. Well, she sells them, but she sells them as like stickers or prints and stuff like that. I got it off of her Instagram and I removed the background. But it's only for me. Like, I was so in love with this particular one. I have one of hers I paid for a print. And then her other one that I have is this one. Yeah. And see, that's her name. Raw Sushi, if you can see it. SUESHII. So SUESHII. Raw Sushi is her name. And that's Sublimation to camp on. What's that thing stuff called? laminate on canvas. She is dope as heck. Also, make sure that you guys remember to refer people to, honestly speaking, Sublimation ink and paper. It's the change the game paper that allows you to sublimate as low as 365 degrees, as fast as 30 seconds. I think had I been using any other paper other than mine with that, what's the name? Not like with that yellow being out. I mean, these colors are still dope as crap. It's still pretty vibrant. It's just the yellow, like anywhere they're supposed to be yellow, it's not as intense. I don't think you've gotten this with any other paper. It's dope. So, all right. So continue to refer others to our site. All right. Woo. Until next time, guys, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity. Be incredible. And have a good night. Again, I will see you guys. If you are on TikTok, come join me on TikTok tomorrow. I will make the post as far as like what time I will be on, but it'll be most likely like early afternoon is when I will be on TikTok. I'm going to do mugs and tumblers on TikTok tomorrow. All right, y'all. Later. Peace.